Hi everybody, it's Karen at Simply Living for Him. I told you I would try to go live at 4 o'clock and I did it. We were out running errands and doing all sorts of things, and I wanted to get on here today to talk about a few things. It's a beautiful summer day. If you are out there watching, come in and say hi and comment in the comments below. I'm sitting on my front porch here at Love's Farm, and like I said, it's a beautiful summer day. We have just so many crazy things today going on. My husband said, "What is there, a full moon?" This morning when we woke up, okay, we have 5 guinea hens, we have 2 ducks, 10 chickens, and 5 guineas. And this morning, now the guineas, if anybody out there knows about these little creatures, they're very funny, but they always travel together. This morning we woke up and one guinea was on our roof right outside the bedroom window. And if you know about these things, they are loud. And it woke up everybody. And we had the guineas all over the property, some in the trees, some scattered around. And then my husband texts me from outside at 6 in the morning and says, there is a duck egg in the water. The duck laid its egg in the water. So I don't know what's going on, but these animals are crazy. So while I'm talking, if you hear something back there or you start to see these crazy birds flying around, those are the guineas. They're just crazy. They're so funny. So anyway, they've been running around the property. I don't know why they were all separate this morning, why they were on the roof of our house right outside the bedroom window. My poor daughter, she came in this morning and said, "Mom, 5:30 in the morning." She sleeps right under the window, and the guinea was right outside the window, woke her up. So anyway, it's a beautiful day here. I'm enjoying this day. I wanted to talk about a few things. If you guys were on before, I just made a little post saying how I wrote out my meal plan for September, and a few of you were interested in seeing that. So I'm going to talk about really simple meal planning. So if you're looking for some big system, go to a different place, because I'm not going to show you a big system. It's a really simple meal plan. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I'm going to tell you what we're doing for our back to school, which we don't even have a first day of school this year, and how we're doing that. And I'm going to tell you about how I'm planning this year for school without a planner. I'm just breaking all the rules left and right. So I will talk to you about the meal planning first, because this morning I posted on the page, if any of you saw, and I just said I was writing out a meal plan for each day in September, because I know that I need to take advantage of these days right now. Right now we're in that really not so much going on. But we're going on vacation next week. Again, Rebels, we're going on vacation first week in September, you know, when school should be in swing. We're going to Disney World. And then I know when we get back, it's going to get crazy, because there's something on the calendar, you know, every day between youth group and my daughter has worship practice, and the kids will be going back to their classes on Tuesdays, and life will get busy. So I was thinking I need to take advantage of the time now, write down a meal plan, so when I do my grocery shopping before our vacation, I can make sure I store stuff away for the rest of the month so it doesn't get crazy. And so I wasn't trying to show off when I said I had a meal plan for each day, because I'm going to show it to you. It's so simple, it's ridiculous. It's so not complicated. Hi Sherry, yay for vacation. I know, right? When public school starts. I know, we got this really great deal, and I think it's because no one goes away the first week in September, so we are. But yeah, it'll be fun. So I'm going to talk to you too about why we have sort of not had a first day of school this year, and why I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So, what did Steve say? He's gonna well, I'm not gonna tell what's for dinner today. No, I'm kidding. Oh, you're too funny. My husband just commented and said he's only here to find out what's for dinner tonight. You'll find out what's for dinner all in September. So anyway, I am so about simple. You all know that, okay? So I wrote a post a while back about back to simple. You know, I'm all about getting back to that mindset of our grandmothers. They didn't have these elaborate meal systems. They didn't have these meal planners. They didn't have the freezer cooking. They didn't have all this stuff. And not that any of that is bad. I'm just saying, for me, you know, I don't want it to get too out of hand. My kids just want to eat. They don't need perfect Pinterest meals. They don't need a fancy recipe every night. We have a boring meal plan. It's so much of the same stuff, right, Steve, if you're out there? I said to the kids this morning, give me suggestions, and honestly, they just like the same things all the time. So my meal plan that I made this morning is written on my calendar that I printed out just from my computer. I am not planning this year with a planner. I am just using a notebook for our school planning, and I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to tell you more about the notebook in a minute. But what I did this morning was I have the iCal with my computer, and I had, you know, our schedule is on there for the month of September, and I realized I could just print that out and put it in my notebook, you know, my planner. So I have my calendar from the computer printed out. It looks like we have a lot going on, but it's really not. This is just, I have it on repeat for every day. So like for the school plan here, you know, 9 o'clock I have what my one son will be doing and my daughter, but it repeats every day. So it looks like I'm so organized, but I'm really not. I just hit repeat every day. But anyway, I hand wrote this morning on the calendar my choices for meals, and I base it based upon our schedule. Like Tuesdays, we're out of the house all day. We go out about 8 o'clock in the morning, even earlier, and we don't get home. My daughter, when she plays basketball, till 6 o'clock. And so the whole family is out of the house that day, and we all get home sometime in the afternoon, and we don't eat dinner till late. So that is Taco Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. This isn't rocket science. I'm not making some new meal system here. That's where those other websites are. Those fancy ones. Every Tuesday, tacos. Done. Then every Friday is pizza, because I like to make homemade pizza dough. Fridays are always like that kind of pizza thing, and that's what we're going to do on Fridays, homemade pizza. Easy, right? So Tuesdays is done, Fridays is done. I'm so predictable. And then I always like to do a crock pot day in there. I call it crock pot chicken. It could be a whole chicken in the crock pot. It could be a chicken in red, you know, taco sauce, I call it, like a Mexican sauce. It could be chicken in like a cream chicken soup type thing. Some kind of chicken in the crock pot every Thursday. Steve, you better be writing this down so you don't have to ask me what's for dinner. So again, it's not complicated. Now, also, if you guys know anything about me, I'm not good at sticking to things. So this is a nice outline to have, but I'm not like, oh, it's Thursday, we have to have the chicken. If our schedule changes that day and I, you know, have something going on, I can mix and match and flip around days, and that's perfectly fine. So that's what I'll do. But it's nice to have it all written down so that when I do my grocery shopping, which I am going to tell you all about my life-changing grocery shopping in a post very soon. So be on the lookout for that. I haven't gone to the grocery store in almost a year to do a big order of grocery shopping. And I'm going to write all about that on the blog soon because it's life-changing. But when I do my grocery order, I will make sure that I have, you know, not the things that are perishable, but the things that are canned goods or whatever. Make sure I have everything that's on this list. Now, if you just saw the back of the list, I know it's all backwards because I'm on the phone here. On the back of the